Hi everybody, my name is Jessica and this is my channel Plantover. Now it's been a while since I've talked about my plants. Yes, I know, Gwen. So I figured I'm child free today, let's do some plant videos. So today I brought out this itty bitty guy. This is my bunny ears cactus, or simply bunny ears, or the polka dot cactus, angel wings, golden bristle cactus, or its scientific name, Opuntia microdacis, or dacis. I'm not sure which one is the proper pronunciation. Is a flowering species of cactus and is endemic to central and northern Mexico. This plant has also been naturalized in Africa, like Kenya, Tanzania, what's the other country? Malawi, I think. Now the flowers that it does make are yellow. I haven't been able to get mine to flower because I've only had this guy since March. And you would have first met him in my Port Hawkesbury plant shopping video. I'll link that in the bio below so then you'll see just how small. Like, he's still fairly small, but I didn't have these bumps. I only had this part. Yeah. And I thought he was on the verge of death because he has kind of like that white mark there, which was a bit of rot. And I managed to stop it from rotting, but I haven't been able to get rid of that white part at all. So, now in the wild, these things can get up to 2 feet tall, so about 60 centimeters. And they have a spread of about roughly 40 inches. So 100 centimeters, or no, yeah, 40 inches, 100 centimeters, I think, or yes, 40 inches, 100 centimeters. Mine is only about maybe 4 inches tall, so 10 centimeters, and maybe 3 inches in spread, so 7, 8 centimeters, give or take. Now, this cactus, he's not like my spider cactus that you've seen. Like, you can like pick at the spines. These guys don't have spines. What these guys have, those yellow dots that you see, those are called glochids, or glochids, and they act more like barbs. Like if you ever been stung by a jellyfish, that's how these guys work. Their little barbs are thinner than human hair, and when you get them in your skin, you can't just you gotta take a pair of tweezers and pull them out very gently, and it hurts like a big B word. I've had it happen to me a couple of times. Because what happens is I'll take him out of the window at night, especially on the cold nights when I'm using my wood stove if it's going below 0. And I'll set him on the floor. One day when I was taking him down, I placed him down and my hand brushed against him ever so slightly, and it was enough to where I had those glochids in my hand. And then there was one time I wasn't paying attention and I rubbed him with my foot. So I had to remove a whole bunch of them from my ankle area. It was nasty. Very nasty. Yeah, so if you need to like up pot him, very, very thick gloves. Very thick gloves to be able to touch him and make sure he's in that pot, right? Because I have not up pot him since I got him. Like, this is the same pot that we purchased him in. And he's only just starting to maybe have his roots come out the bottom. Right here. And I kind of want to wait a little bit longer before I do. Mostly because even though he's cute, he still scares me to death. So it's very careful with this cactus. Oh, and one of my dumb cats, Diaz, my white male, has rubbed his face against this. And I have had to pull those things out. And Diaz didn't make that easy because he was like scratching me and digging his claws into my arm while I was... Now this guy, I water him about every 3 weeks. And you definitely want to wait till he's at a moisture meter level 1. And I fertilize him about once a month. You can use the all-purpose fertilizer, but I strictly stick to the succulent and cactus fertilizer for him. And the kind I use is the Schultz. Does need full sun. Has to be in a south-facing window. Doesn't like any other window. So. And does not like to be misted. Do not mist him. Doesn't need to be cleaned. If you do feel the need, like you have to clean him because cat hair, you'll have to use tweezers to pull the cat hair out. You can't brush them off like I can with my spider cactus. It has to be pulled off with tweezers. Yeah, even I found my own hair in this guy. Like, he collects hair quite well. Now, the ideal temperatures for this guy are between 7 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius. So he's in a hardiness zone 8A. And if you live in 8A, he can go outside year-round. However, here in Cape Breton, I'm in a 5A, 5B. He can only go outside between May and October. Yeah. And the best times, and as I mentioned before, he's starting to come out. The best times to repot this guy is every 2 years. So that's why I'm kind of waiting for March to decide on whether I'm going to repot him again. Because I did purchase him in March of 23, this year. March of this year. Sorry. It's not New Year's yet. So, depending on how much his roots are out then, I might uppot him then. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna wait. He's not faltering. He drinks the water as he needs to. He's still growing good. Like, he's got 2 new bumps coming there. So I'm not too worried. But when I do decide to uppot him, the best soils for this guy are the seed starting mix or the cactus and succulent soil. I'm not 100% sure what he is in. I don't think it's the cactus and succulent soil because it's almost too dark. So I'm pretty sure this is the seed starting mix. Now when it comes to pest, I have not had any issues with pest with this guy whatsoever. He's been a pretty good little trooper. But they can be plagued with mealybugs, spider mites, and scale. I'm not 100% sure about the thrisp. I don't even know why the thrisp would want to come onto this, especially with those glow shids. Because I'm sure it must be, those barbs must bite the thrisp, and that's why they leave him alone. Now, common problems with this guy is, of course, a rotting base, and that's from overwatering. Black spots, that can be a sign of overwatering and sunburn. Now, I'm not 100% sure, because this guy just requires full sun. Why a sunburn? Unless you're having him under grow lights and you're not giving him a dark period. It's the only thing I can think of. Brown spots, however, That can be both a sign of overwatering and sunburn and pest or a type of fungus. Yeah, like the brown spot would be like that, but I think darker. Because when I first got him, like we were touching him with our fingers and we weren't feeling anything at all. And I think it's because he was probably on the verge of death. We had gotten him from Superstore, a large chain grocery box store. And it's quite possible that that was like a rot of some kind, because that's what I had assumed. And I cleaned it a little bit with some alcohol and it didn't get worse. It didn't get better. And it stayed fine. Like he's still growing. Everything's good. So we're leaving him be. We'll go with it from there. But if you have any questions, shoot me a message down below. I will try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give me a thumbs down. Everybody has a right to their opinion. But if you really like the video, subscribe. And as always, live long, plant on.